one man and say, let's go. And the one man too will say, sir, only us. I know I want to die for my country, but I do not want to be slaughtered for my country. Because exactly what was happening. It was looking as if slaughter time had come. Now we're going to skip verse 8, go to all those places. We'll go to verse 15. So the people took victuals, that's verse 8, in their hand and their trumpets, and he sent all the rest of Israel, every man unto his tent, and retained those 300 men. And the host of Midian were beneath him in the valley. We won't go to all those details. Let's jump to verse 15. And it was so, when Gideon heard the telling of the dream and the interpretation thereof, that he worshipped and returned into the host of Israel and said, Arise, for the Lord hath delivered into your hand the host of Midian. And he divided the 300 men into 3 companies. He divided the 300 men even into 3 again. So they became fewer. And he put trumpets in every man's hand, and empty pitchers, and lamps within the pitchers. And he said unto them, Look on me, and do likewise. And behold, when I come to the outside of the camp, it shall be that as I do, so shall ye do. When I blow the trumpet, and I and all that are with me, then blow ye the trumpets also on every side of all the camp, and say, The sword of the Lord and of Gideon. So Gideon and the 300 men that were with him came into the outside of the camp in the beginning of the middle watch, and they had put newly set the watch, and they blew the trumpet and brake the pitchers that were in their hands. And the 3 companies blew the trumpet and brake their pitchers, and held the lamps in their left hand and trumpets in their right hands, and blew withal. And they cried, The sword of the Lord and of Gideon. And they stood every man in the place around about the camp. And all the hosts ran and cried and fled. And the 300 blew the trumpet, and the Lord set every man's sword against his fellow, even throughout all of the host. And the host fled to Shita and Zererah, and to the border of Abel, unto Tamar. And the men of Israel gathered themselves together out of Naphtali and out of Asher and out of all Manasseh, and pursued after the Midianites. That is the reading of God's word for those of us that